you know, you've gone down a rabbit hole, say, if you've gone down a rabbit hole, like, when did it begin? And so try and work out when it began, and step by step go back. Okay, why I'm thinking of, you know, some memory of my mum, you know, years ago. What came before that? Oh, before that was, I got onto that because I was thinking of my brother. Okay, then what about? And you go back step by step, and oftentimes you can't really find the beginning, actually, and so you kind of have to abandon it. But hopefully, and for me, I would use that in a liberating way. I'd kind of like laugh, you know. I'm sure many times I'm sitting there just smiling as I'm realizing, forget about it, you ain't going to find it. And it brings me back to the now. It's to keep going back to the now, back to here I am, here and now, in the meditation hall in New Zealand, in Vipassana, concentrating on my breath. And I go, okay, I'm here, I'm with my breath, I'm with my breath, there's my breath, there it is. I wonder what they're cooking for dinner later. Oh, I'd love it if they made, you know, and there you go again. And constantly, or change, as you're asking, is that just the basis of that philosophy, that constant, the reality as it is, not as you want it to be, you know. It's changed the way that I approach situations, you know, and in a sense my level of sort of conscious awareness of situations. And don't get me wrong, you know, I'm human, so a lot of the time, no, I'm just offline. I'm just in experiences, in, you know, just rolling from one thing to another, you know. But every now and then I just remind myself through the day of like, reality as it is, here you are, be with it, whatever it is. And the days, it's obviously particularly important when you have trouble, mind trouble, or physical altercations with others, or, you know, or anything, you know, like any of the vicissitudes of our life. When you experience them, the mind then doesn't want to be there. The mind wants to be somewhere else. You want to go somewhere else. You want to be, you know, ignore the trouble, whatever, or, you know. And so in those situations, you know, even if it's completely unprovoked, I keep coming back to this principle. Nah, it's the reality as it is, not as you want it to be. As in, be depressed. You're depressed. Be depressed. Don't push it away. Experience it. Don't keep trying to trade up the moment for a depiction of a moment somewhere else, some other place in space, in time, that is better than this one. This is the one. This is the moment. This is it. And, you know, we've translated that in so much, especially these days, and I put a lot of it into my work. You see a lot of my work reflects this, you know, statements like be here now, you know, these very, very captive and culturally, like, appropriate, like, you know, cool ways to, I'm just being present, man. You know, I've been working on being, when people say I'm working on being present, it's like, you can't work on anything else because that's all there is.